Welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. We're excited to be here. A couple of teams prepared for a showdown to see who will emerge as victors in today's IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it out. It's Crosby. He's got great speed. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. The Rockets offense will have the first crack at it in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They'll run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Back to throw. It's Baker. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So the James Madison Dukes offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The Dukes in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Baker. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Trying to bully their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dupree. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Looking to throw. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. And the Dukes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the back. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up with protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
The Dukes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Rockets offense is back on the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get point.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Toledo! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. He'll keep it himself. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Dukes want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Grant. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dupree. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mays. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turn, headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rockets!
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this...
Makes the grab on the right. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Pressure coming. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Mays. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. He'll pull it on the read. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Dupree. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Baker. It's on target and complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Inside the 30. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
The Rockets line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Toledo.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This is a huge drive for this offense. Down 21-3, and oh, he's got some space. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Got him downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Dukes want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The kick is on its way. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man on the left. Speeding down the left side. The 30. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rockets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Makes a grab down the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Dukes headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Grant. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Caught close to the marker, it's Graham. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Graham. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Baker. Makes the catch. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Graham. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end down the gut. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
And the Rockets will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And while that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the 2nd half, they can close this season out with an exclamation point.
Wide open downfield. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the 3rd quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting in their play.
It's picked off, not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Rockets offense is back on the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. Gets it out fast. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
They He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Now the play fake. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The Rockets are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D-end as he came around the outside.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Tackled there by the defense. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They go to the ground. And he'll be brought down. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. Looking to pass, it's Baker. Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rockets will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his target down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Give to the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. He's up to 113 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step.
Breaks into the open. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Rockets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Rockets will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Caught over the middle. It's Dupree. Give him 6. Touchdown, Toledo.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Finds some fresh air. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. The Dukes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick completion on the out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Complete to the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Dukes have this offense rolling. To the air, it's Grant. Here's a heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
The Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He lost one down the sideline. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Back to pass, it's Baker. It's complete on the right side. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Rockets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Off the RPO, complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Dumps it to the back. He's got him this time. Touchdown, Rockets! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. On the move at the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Dukes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Scanning the field, it's Grant. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd down.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Finds a spot in the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Dukes will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Grab near the marker. It's Mays. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving it.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire